Welcome to the Security Plus Study Channel. Subscribe now to be notified of future videos which cover all exam objectives, exam tips, and acronyms. This particular video covers Chapter 2, Type of Attack Indicators. Malware. Malware refers to software that has been designed for some nefarious purpose. Several different types of malicious software can be used, such as viruses, Trojan horses, logic bombs, spyware, and worms. Ransomware. A form of malware that performs some action and extracts a ransom from the user. Ransomware typically encrypts files on a system and then leaves them unusable either permanently or temporarily until a ransom is paid. Trojans. A Trojan horse, or simply Trojan, is a piece of software that appears to do one thing and may in fact actually do that thing, but hides some other sinister functionality. Worms. Worms are pieces of code that attempt to penetrate networks and computer systems. Once a penetration occurs, the worm will create a new copy of itself on the penetrated system. Potentially unwanted programs. Potentially unwanted programs, PUP, is a designation used by security companies and antivirus vendors to identify programs that may have adverse effects on a computer's security or privacy. Fileless viruses. A memory-based attack. This type of malware operates only in memory, never touching the file system, and is much harder to detect. Command and control. Command and control servers are used by hackers to control malware that has been launched against targets. Bots. A bot is a functioning piece of software that performs some task under the control of another program. A series of bots is controlled across the network in a group, and the entire assembly is called a botnet, combining the terms bot and network. Crypto malware. Malware that uses a system's resources to mine cryptocurrency. This is a theft of services attack where an attacker is using the CPU cycles of someone else's computer to do the crypto mining. Logic bombs. Logic bombs are a type of malicious software that is deliberately installed, generally by an authorized user. It's a piece of code that sits dormant for a period of time until some event or date invokes its malicious payload. Spyware. Spyware is software that spies on users, recording and reporting on their activities. It's typically installed without the user's knowledge and can perform a wide range of activities. Keyloggers. A keylogger is a piece of software that logs all of the keystrokes that a user enters. Keyloggers can be good, like Microsoft Word, or evil, when either the user is unaware of its existence and/or it is not under the user's control. Remote Access Trojans, or RATs. A toolkit designed to provide the capability of covert surveillance and/or the capability to gain unauthorized access to a target system. Rootkit. Rootkits are a form of malware that is specifically designed to modify the operation of the operating system in some fashion to facilitate non-standard functionality. Backdoors. Backdoor is a term used to refer to programs that attackers install after gaining access to the system to ensure that they can continue to have unrestricted access to the system, even if their initial access method is discovered and blocked. Password attacks. The most common form of authentication is the user ID and password combination. Password attacks yield favorable results due to the user not following good password procedures. Spraying. Password spraying is an attack that uses a limited number of commonly used passwords and applies them to a large number of accounts. Dictionary. A method of determining passwords using a password cracking program that uses a list of dictionary words to try to guess the password. Brute force. A method of determining passwords using a password cracking program that uses all possible password combinations. Offline brute force attacks can be employed to perform hash comparisons against a stolen password file. Online attacks occur in real time and can be seen by network security monitoring the system. Physical attacks. Physical attacks occur when a physical element, such as a flash drive, is left for someone to use. The act of using these normal physical devices initiates an attack sequence. Malicious USB cable. A USB cable that has embedded electronics in it. These poison cables are able to deliver malware to machines. Malicious flash drives. Malicious USB storage devices have been around for a long time. When a user finds one, plugs it into their machine, and clicks on a folder or file, malware is delivered to the system. Card cloning. If someone gets physical possession of your card, it's possible to copy the information on the magnetic strip, which enables your card to be cloned. Even though most cards have chips, the backup method for a damaged chip is to swipe the card. This makes it a potentially effective scam. Additionally, card cloning can occur when the NFC or near field communications chip of a contactless card is read, copied, and cloned. Examples of contactless ID cards include transit system cards, access systems, and passports. Skimming. A skimming device is a physical device built to intercept a credit card. These devices are placed on credit card readers to skim the data from the card while passing it on to the legitimate reader. Adversarial artificial intelligence. Attackers can use AI to enable their attacks to avoid machine detection. Tainted training data for machine learning. Machine learning works by using a training data set to calibrate the detection model to enable detection on some sample data. A deficient training set of data can build a model with holes in it, holes that allow conditions to go undetected. Tainting the training data is an example of an attack on machine learning systems. Security of machine learning algorithms. Maintaining security around the parameters of a machine learning algorithm is essential to maintaining its effectiveness. Supply chain attacks. Supply chains are the network of suppliers that provide the materials for something to be built. If any parts are tainted by accident or on purpose, the final product can have vulnerabilities. Cloud-based versus on-premises attacks. Attacks against data can happen whether the system is in-house or on-premises, or in the cloud-based. If using cloud computing, you should choose a vendor with a security solution as part of the package. Cryptographic attacks. Attacks against a cryptographic system exploits 1. The fact that users widely view cryptography as a difficult concept, leading them to trust the results without valid reasons. And 2. Algorithmic weaknesses can be exploited and are frequently overlooked by developers. Birthday attack. A special type of brute force attack that gets its name from something known as the birthday paradox. The same phenomenon applies to passwords. Collision attack. A collision attack is where two different inputs yield the same output of a hash function. Downgrade. In a downgrade attack, the attacker takes advantage of a commonly employed principle to support backward compatibility to downgrade the security to a lower or non-existent state. Thanks for joining us. If you found this information useful, please hit the like button so other people who are looking for Security Plus study content will know that this video was helpful. See you on the next one.